There are days when you wake up heavy, not tired in the body, tired in the soul. Your mind is loud. Your chest feels tight. Motivation is nowhere to be found. And this is where most people fold. They say, I don't feel like it today. I'm not in the right headspace. I'll start tomorrow. But listen to me closely. The world does not care how you feel. Your goals don't care how you feel. Success does not wait for your emotions to catch up. There is a version of you that operates regardless of mood, regardless of fear, regardless of pain. And that version wins. You were never meant to live at the mercy of your feelings. Feelings are weather. They change. They pass. But discipline is the ground you stand on during the storm. Think about the soldier in the rain. Cold, hungry, soaked to the bone. He doesn't stop because he's uncomfortable. He moves because that's who he is. You don't rise to the level of your motivation. You fall to the level of your standards. And most people have emotional standards. If it feels good, they act. If it feels hard, they retreat. That's not strength. That's weakness wearing a soft excuse. Real power is doing what must be done when every part of you screams to stop. The lion doesn't wait to feel confident before hunting. The fire doesn't ask permission before it burns. The storm doesn't apologize for being violent. They move because it's their nature. So why have you trained yourself to negotiate with weakness? You tell yourself you'll work when you feel inspired. You'll train when you feel ready. You'll focus when the timing feels right. That day rarely comes, and years pass while you're getting ready. Let me tell you a hard truth. Your feelings are not a reliable leader. They are followers. Action comes first. Clarity comes later. Every disciplined man learns this lesson the same way, through pain. You don't conquer comfort by thinking about it. You conquer it by walking straight into discomfort. The days you least want to show up, those days build your spine. Anyone can perform when the energy is high. Anyone can grind when the applause is loud. But who are you when nobody is watching? When there's no validation? When it's just you and the work? That's where your identity is forged. Every excuse you allow today becomes a habit tomorrow. Every habit becomes a lifestyle. And every lifestyle creates a future you either respect or regret. You don't need to feel confident to act. Confidence is built by action. You don't need to feel strong to train. Strength is built by resistance. You don't need to feel fearless. Courage is moving forward while fear is still in the room. Most people wait to feel ready. The disciplined act ready. They don't ask, how do I feel? They ask, what needs to be done? There's a man you admire. Someone you respect. He didn't get there by being comfortable. He didn't get there by listening to his emotions every morning. He built himself when it was inconvenient. When it was lonely. When it was painful. You don't see the early mornings. The silent sacrifices. The battles fought in isolation. But they happened. And now you stand at a crossroads. One path is familiar. Comfort. Excuses. Delay. The other path is brutal. Cold. Unforgiving. But it leads somewhere. Your feelings will try to protect you. They will whisper reasons to stop. They will dress fear up as logic. Don't negotiate with them. A disciplined man hears the voice and moves anyway. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is the signal that growth is occurring. Every rep hurts. Every late night burns. Every sacrifice stings. Good. That's the sound of weakness leaving your body. You don't need a perfect plan. You need execution. You don't need to understand everything. You need to move. Momentum is created by action, not by thinking. The man who wins is not the most emotional. He is the most consistent. He shows up tired. He shows up doubting. He shows up broken and still performs. Because he decided something long ago. No feelings. No excuses. There will be days you feel unstoppable. Enjoy them. There will be days you feel empty. Dominate them. Because the work still counts on both days. Every time you override comfort, you gain authority over yourself. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build self-respect. And self-respect is power. This is not about becoming heartless. This is about becoming unbreakable. You can feel pain and still move. You can feel fear and still advance. You can feel doubt and still execute. That is maturity. That is strength. So the next time your mind tells you to slow down, remember who you're becoming. Remember the life you want. Remember the man you refuse to disappoint. And move. No feelings. No excuses. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. I move without feelings and I make no excuses. So that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will build discipline that never breaks.